Hello everyone, Counterspell Hater here, back with another EDH guide. Today we're going to be looking at a commander from New Streets of Capena commander set. So a little bit out of order, but this is Phabine, Boss is Confident. This is a tokens matter kind of deck. Can also be landfall. Because of her combat trigger. So before I get into the video, please like and subscribe. Also, thank you guys for 25 subscribers. Really appreciate the person who just subscribed today. Thank you. I won't mention their name because I do not have their consent to it. And with that said, please like and subscribe. I'd like to see the like and subscriber count keep going up. And please comment if you're the first one to comment on one of my videos. If it's the most recent one, like this one in this case, then you can type in the name of a commander that I have not already done, and I will dedicate a future episode to said commander. Or if you want to see like a certain style of a commander on my channel, that is fine as well. Let's begin. Durian, King of Kajaldor, encourages us to attack more, and we have more tokens that can be buffed up by our commander. Not to mention they will be hasty. Deployed to the front, White Sun Zenith is also in here to create a whole bunch of tokens. This can do it on combat because it's an instant. Doubling season, double the number of tokens we create. Mycolith, another great creature. If we have like a lot of creatures just lying around doing nothing, and we want like a big creature to maybe block with for like an upcoming attack from our opponents, this is our answer. And this can also make us a whole bunch, maybe even more tokens than what we had in just a short amount of time. Avengers Undercard, since part of this is based off of lands, we'll be taking advantage of that. Since our commander allows us to find lands. Same thing with Rampaging Balos, Omnath, Locus of Rage, all producing tokens. And then we have Divine Visitation to turn like all tokens we create into 4/4 White Angel creature tokens with Flying and Vigilance instead. Annotated Session, double up the number of tokens we create. Smothering Tithe, since everyone on our combat is drawing cards, we can benefit from that. March of the Multitude, since we'll have a bunch of creatures, and to get us back into the game thanks to that lifelink. Parallel Lives, just like Annotated Procession, it's in here to double up the number of tokens we create or are able to create. Summerwall, Beastmaster, to give our creature tokens Death Touch, common form of evasion, so make our opponents more hesitant as to block. Scoot Swarm, this gets out of hand quick, and since we are playing partially landfall, kind of, with how our commander rolls, this can get out of hand very fast. If you haven't seen this get out of hand, go watch some of my MTG Arena videos, specifically my Elemental Chaos ones. You'll find out why this is so busted and broken. Land War Scout and Scaled Herbalist are to take advantage of when we draw land cards from our commander's combat trigger. So we can tap these, and then we'll be able to put lands on the battlefield. Urachi Hatchery. Make us a whole bunch of tokens, take advantage of like lands, amount of lands we have. Cathar's Crusade, for when we create tokens with our commander. That way on our combat, we can swing and do even more damage than what we originally would have. Murag, Fury of Akam, to give us extra combat. Mina and Din, Wildborn, to allow us to play extra lands and give our creatures trample. Grand Warlord Rada to help us maybe with some mana if we still have mana issues. Rada Heart of Keld, same thing. Marusa Root Grazer, Exploration, Burgeoning, I think. Azusa, Lost but Seeking, Walking Atlas, Wayward Swordtooth, Dryad of the Elysian Grove are all in here to allow us to play like extra lands, ramp out, all that sort of stuff. Abundance is amazing because we can still take advantage of our commander's combat trigger and get all the benefits from it when we reveal the top card for our library. But if we want something different, we can use abundance to get something different. If we need a land, but we have a non-land card on top, then we can instead choose land and cycle through thanks to abundance until we find one. Same thing with non-land. Pretty nice. Growing Rights of Itlimoc on one side, since we'll have so many creatures, we're definitely going to have more than one creature. So this is an easy, essentially this is an easy 3-mana Gaia's Cradle. Pendant of Prosperity, to take advantage of like maybe some players like missing land drops. Not to mention for when people do draw lands off of our commander, they're going to want to put lands down. Scare Tiller, put more lands from our hand onto the battlefield. Sky Shroud Ranger, same thing. Sage of Ancient Lore is an amazing creature. This can be a big creature when it enters in, and it's even bigger when it's on its flip side and even stronger thanks to Vigilance and Trample. A very effective attacker, especially when we get that combat trigger off of our commander. Scourge of the Throne, Hellkite Charger are really just in here for extra combats. Wave of Aggression, same thing, but it's even more effective when combined with Abundance and our commander's trigger because of Retrace. Since we may end up drawing like a land and we may not need it, then we can use Retrace, play this out, and attack again. And also have our combat trigger. Port Razor, more combat. So same thing for Savage Being. It can also give our creatures double strike, which could just end everything. Aurelia the War Leader, same thing. Aggravated Assault. Once again, same thing. Cloth, Unrivaled Ancient. So thing with Cloth and Aggravated Assault, that's an easy infinite combo. I mean, you just need another attacking creature, like, and for Cloth to produce more than 5 mana, or maybe even more, because that can end up being infinite mana and infinite combats, thanks to Aggravated Assault and Cloth's attack trigger. Same thing if we had Hellkite Charger to replace Aggravated Assault. So this is an amazing card. I definitely recommend it in most red-green decks since you're attacking a bunch, especially in this one, since we're attacking with many creatures. Relentless Assault, extra combat Celebrant, same thing. Splinter Twin, this is also another infinite combo right here, because all we just do is place Splinter Twin onto Combat Celebrant, tap it, and it'll create a token that's a copy of Combat Celebrant, and it'll have haste. Then we attack it and we exert it, and when we do, we'll untap all other creatures we control after that phase, and there will be an additional combat phase. So I'll untap the original Combat Celebrant, and then we can tap it using Splinter Twin to create another one. So this is infinite tokens and infinite combats. This can also be done with Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. if that's simpler. Mind's Eye to take advantage of our even more of an advantage of our commander's combat trigger due to our opponents also drawing cards off of it. This will allow us to pay up to 3 mana to draw even more cards. Hammer's Archive, last but not least, I kind of was running out of ideas, so I just figured why not double up our card draw and even in some cases our life gain, which we have very few, but that's not a problem. Spine Rock, Knoll, Windrisk Heights, Gaia's Cradle, Mosswort Bridge, you all know why they're in here. We're going to have a lot of creatures, which is going to be a lot of combined power and toughness and damage being dealt to our opponents. So Hideaway is not going to be no big deal, and Gaia's Cradle is just going to give us a lot of mana. And then Reliquary Tower for no maximum hand size since we're drawing cards. And if we find ourselves in a situation where we kind of run out of mana. And then 15 forests, 15 mountains, and 15 plains. You don't have to do it that way, but that's the way I did it. Like I said, these are commander guides for a reason, but to get you pointed in the right direction, you don't have to follow them. You can use some of the cards, all the cards, none of the cards. It's your choice, really. But with that said, this is wrapping up the commander guide starring Phabine, Boss is Confident. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, subscribe. Thank you guys once again for 25 subscribers, especially to who just subscribed, like I think it was 10 hours ago, 10 hours or more ago, excuse me. But as you're counting, which I encourage you all to comment, by the way, if you're the first one, you know the deal. Like I said in the beginning of the video, just type in the name of the command that you want to see if it's not already been seen on this channel. Which to make sure that that would be another reason to watch my videos that you have not already seen. But if you want to see another commander or a certain style of a commander, then just type it in, you know, like Ramos Instance or Ramos Tokens, whatever. Just let me know if you're the first one. But even if you're not the first one, I encourage you guys to comment anyways. I like the feedback. I've been missing it, really. It's kind of getting lonely here. I love you. I love it when you guys give me positive encouragement and like tell me when I'm doing good. Hit the notification. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss another one of my videos. And go watch my other content and share it along with this one with other people on the internet. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.